Beautiful. Fly the arms out to the side, still with the bind. That's it. Fly the arms out to the side. Interlock the fingers. Yep. Foundation, the feet, press, pelvis lifts. For 3, head down, chin in, 2, and 1. Now stay here. So you can drop the left knee if you want. Right leg over that right arm. And then chaturanga, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chaturanga, cobra up facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees, look forward, and jump the feet to the hands. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, and find your back bend. So chest lift, shoulder blades in. It's a lot easier with the bend of the elbows. So elbows are pulling the bottom tips of the shoulder blades in. That's it. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, right hand down. Left arm to the sky. So usually we don't know what to do with our head. So we're taking our hand behind our head and using our cervical spine energy to create that back bend. Yes, bend the right elbow a little, Aimee, so you don't hyperextend, like I do. Bend it a little bit more. There you go. And then tuck that tricep in, lean back, go back, reach back, drop the right knee, possibly grab the foot, and keep deepening your back bend here. The lift of the chest, 3, 2, and 1. Take your left hand behind the left ankle. You can drop your knee by all means here, interlocking the fingers. Otherwise, lift that knee. You can be in the lunge position or warrior 1 with that back foot. Move your butt to the left, take your head behind the heel. It's like you're doing angry cats. Around the spine, belly in, chin in, breathe. And then keep the bun. Fly those arms to the side. Good. Pull yourself up from the pit of the belly, from the press of the feet, through the inner thigh line, pelvic floor to core, and then arm balance is there if you want to go there. Step it back, chaturanga, cobra up facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. How's your spine feeling? So good. Making ourselves potentially physically immortal through yoga. Oh, I just saw my dad yesterday. He lives in Sydney. He's so cute. He's like 82. He's so cute. He does yoga twice a week. All he wants to do is talk about yoga. He's giving me some tips. He said, I don't like in restorative yoga when they move you too fast out of the poses. He says, I just stay in the one pose and wait for them to, do 2 poses. They should keep you there longer. I'm like, I agree, definitely. And he's started to do chair yoga, moving from restorative to chair yoga. So it's a rare thing, yoga, where you could be 85 and just start yoga. What else can you just start at 85? 90. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Step the right foot through, warrior 2. And then just either bend the right elbow down or interlock the fingers behind the back. All right, so if you can't interlock with the left hand behind, just press the right elbow down, pull the right shin forward, and lean back. That's it, good. So it's like you're doing peaceful warrior. Lean back, lateral bend to the left, to the left with, right shin forward. Stretch your ribs, belly in. Left rib back, so you're aligning your shoulders while keeping that knee to the baby toe side. Beautiful, you guys. And then right hand in front of the right foot, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe bend your knee and grab the ankle here, turn it into a deeper back bend, Chapasana. For 1, 2, that's it. Press the head back in that back bend. 3, full expression. 4, and 5. Good, warrior 3. Yeah, left leg back, warrior 3. Hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Find the back bend here, shoulder blades in, arching the spine. Samastiti at attention, top of the mat. And breathe. Beautiful work. Inhale, lift the arms. If you want to practice that back bend, you might want to even take your feet a little wider. It's okay to bend the knees, but send the hips forward and then lean back. Yeah, like you're dropping back into wheel pose here. Take the head back, you guys. It won't fall off, I promise. Drop it back. There you go. And then bend forward. I think people feel safer with that wide stance. You can. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Cobra up facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. And breathe. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Step it through, warrior 2. Good, and then taking the top arm on top, left arm this time. So just notice, ask yourself, where is my right shoulder? And bring it behind the left shoulder. Yeah, and then bend to the right. Good, and try to get the shoulder blades in. Yeah, slide the shoulder blade in, yeah. It's on a journey, it doesn't have to be perfect, it can't be. And then lean back. Now lift yourself out of your lower back. And then exhale, bend over that beach ball. Good, and then half moon pose. Left hand in front of the left foot. Lift the right leg. Maybe bend the knee, hold the ankle, Chapasana. Breathe, you guys. Kick the shin away. That's it, good. For 3, for 2, for 1, warrior 3. Can be supported, hands can be down. Hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, so we can get the arch in the spine, creating the back bend. And then Samastiti, standing at attention. Let's take the feet apart. Bend the knees. Imagine you're dropping back into wheel. And then exhale, fold in. And halfway as you inhale, step or jump through the vinyasa. You go to downward facing dog. Bring the feet to touch, bend the knees. 5 donkey kicks, heels to bum. 1, 2, look forward though. Yeah, look forward. 3, 4, and then jump the feet behind the hands. 5, good. Hands to the hips, come up halfway, and then come up all the way. All right, so you're gonna take your strap and bring it around the ball of the right foot now. Does everyone have a strap? Oh, there's one next to you there. You got yep. So this is Natarajasana with a strap. So it's a very deep back bend. So from here, rather than thinking how far forward can I come, try to work more hands down the strap. And what'll keep you balanced is kicking the shin back. Kicking it back, slowly opening your armpits. Go slow, don't go too deep. You'll want to come out. Long, deep breaths. Feeling that beautiful spine. Notice how you don't have to lift your chest here, right? You don't have to use the breath to lift the chest up because your arms are acting as a lever to lift the rib cage, but you can send that breath into the armpits. All right. Good, and if you can bend the left knee, you can take the left hand down and the right arm, the right foot can kick that right shin back. And then see if you can just come into that a few times. Natarajasana. To then bringing that hand down, kicking the leg back. But yeah, play yogi, no right or wrong way, just explore. You're exploring, really working with the bend and the extension of that standing leg. Good, Aimee, that's it. And then samastiti. Very nice. All right, you can release your strap. Sorry, you need your strap. Take it on your shoulder. And take your right foot onto the left thigh. And then take the strap around the ball of the right foot. Right arm's going to come behind and grab the strap. So you got your right foot up. Right hand comes behind the body and holds the strap. That's it, Tony. Lift your left arm. Remember, we're working with bicep to ear. Bend the left knee slightly and see if you can come into that halfway. And if you can, you're going down. It's Uttanasana here though, so you're working more your forehead to your shin. Forehead to shin in Adho Baddha Padmottanasana. Yep. See if you can come back up the way you went down. So work with the bend of the knee and then straightening the leg as you come up. Beautiful. And then releasing. Natarajasana on the other side. So much tightness in that upper body we're working through. So the reason why I'm teaching this too is if you were to fall forward, you know how to move that shoulder away and catch yourself and then coming back up. Holding Natarajasana, taking the arm out to the side, touch. Being our own chiropractor. Sometimes we've got to fall to find center. Beautiful. And then once you're finished there, left foot onto the right thigh. Left arm, you take the strap around the ball of the right foot, left arm behind, holding the right foot, right arm up. So in order to come forward, you've got to move your pelvis back and be okay with the bend of the knee to allow your body to come down, and then you can work at straightening the leg after. Yeah, look a little further forward of the mat. There you go. Just to get the hand down, and then you can creep into that Uttanasana, chin in. Good, and then with a strong core, come up the same way you went down. Beautiful, and release. All right, let's take the feet even wider now. Bend the knees, take a back bend. Exhale, fold to the earth. Reach halfway as you inhale, left leg back, take the twist, right arm up. Maybe take it deeper with the drop of the knee, pick up the back foot if you're going there. Beautiful, and then from there, hands to the inside, grab a hold of the right ankle. Arms out to the side, and then hands down. You can drop your left knee, try to get that right foot off the earth. Chaturanga, cobra up facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, breath in. Step it through, warrior two. Right foot forward, yeah. And then bend the right elbow. We've been here before. Interlock the fingers or just press the elbow down. Leaning back, opening the chest, long deep breath in. And then Ardha Chandrasana, maybe with your Chapasan into your warrior three. You could go supported or hands to Anjali Mudra. And then you guys from here, Nata Rajasana with the left foot. So inside of the left foot, coming into it. Maybe touch your hand down and come back up. And then left foot onto the right thigh. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. So we went slow, so you could just work in levels. You don't have to come into the full expression of anything. The medicine might just be to ease into it to 10%, and then slowly coming back up. Samastiti, very nice. Inhale, lift the arms, back bend. Exhale, fold to the earth. Reach halfway as you inhale, right leg back, left arm up, take the twist. And then hands, left hand behind that left knee. Oh, yep, grab the foot if you want, and then go for the bind. So remember, one of the most important methods, lift up out of where you're collapsing into, because if you make space, you'll heal your body. You won't injure your body if you keep making space. From the press down. Yeah, take it to the next pose, like Molly is here, wrapping the arms around the ankle. Yep, you're good here, stay there. And then fly the arms out to the side. And then through your vinyasa, chaturanga, cobra, up facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good, left leg up. Step it through, warrior two. This time bending the left elbow, maybe take the interlock or press the elbow down and then lean back. Yes, laterally bend. That's it, right shoulder back, you guys, right shoulder. Yeah, your right shoulder's back, yeah. Good. Bend the left knee a little bit more, that's it. All right, Ardha Chandrasana, maybe holding that back foot. Standing leg splits. Oh no, warrior three. I was thinking, how come no one's sweating? It's because we're moving slow today, I think. All right. And from here, Natarajasana, hand to the inside of the right foot, left arm up. Slowly come forward. Maybe touch to the ground if you want to play with that bendy, loosey-goosey left knee. Bending the knee to touch down. And then straightening the knee to come up. And then right foot up onto the left thigh after you're finished with that. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, folding in your way. I'm just moving like you, feeling the sensation. Turning inward. Dad's like, I love yoga because you learn non-judgment. And I'm like, yeah, fathers, but we're judging the shit out of ourselves, right? Like, now I can see everything. Before I blamed you, now I'm like, oh, me. And then slowly coming up, Samastiti. And then we move beyond that, right? Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold to the earth. Halfway lift as you inhale. Step or jump, high plank. Stay here for 10. 9, find the back bend here. What would that mean? Yeah, that's it, Molly. Lift the chest, yeah. 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, just even that inhale to lift the chest can be regarded as a back bend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga, cobra up facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, inhale, high plank, and then lower down onto your belly for floor bow. But you're gonna change it up. You're gonna grab the inside, not the outside, inside. And instead of flexing the feet, pointing the toes up, plantar flexion, try flexing the feet, there you go. And now use the press down of the thighs to lift the chest up like a lever. Yeah, open your shoulders here. That's it. 1, 2, all the way to 10 we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest down. Beautiful. Bend your right elbow to a 90-degree angle and then roll to the right hip. You can rest your head, if you like, to your hand. Opening the chest and the shoulders again. And just observe this heart meridian running all the way down the arms into the wrists if we have problems with our wrists, hands, carpal tunnel. See if you can unblock here some of the blockages with the energy of acceptance. Acceptance of things as they are, neutrality, or energies of the heart chakra. What would I have to believe about myself to feel acceptance right in this moment, right here in this inhale, for what I'm feeling in the body, thinking in the mind? What needs to happen? Do I need to relax? Do I need awareness of my spirit? And then slowly come to center and take it to the other side. So notice if you're fighting any tightness and somehow shift it to acceptance somehow. Maybe you're labeling the body, feeling it as energy, and then slowly come back to center. Beautiful. All right, hands under the shoulders, cobra pose, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Step the right foot through, drop the left knee down, and take the strap around the ball of the left foot. So, yeah, if you're not sure how to do that in a pretty effortless way, you can just hold the strap with two hands and then just take the foot over, like a skipping rope. Just skip the foot over. Only took me 15 years to work that out. And then this arm comes over and then grabs the strap. Yes. Natto Rajasana. Eventually 2 arms holding the strap. Might not be today. That's all right. There you go. So you've got to move your pelvis forward in order for the spine to go back. That's it. And then lifting the chest up, bend the spine back, look back, go back, reach back, heart forward, chest open. Opening up something that you're blocking in your lymph nodes, your throat chakra, your heart. Anyone closing their heart at all to the world, to loved ones? Yeah? Non-forgiveness, we're releasing all that now. Open up. Not always easy. And then exhale, release the hands. Take a version of Hanuman splits. Might be full splits, might just be move your hips back. Forgiveness is an interesting spiritual wisdom, isn't it? I said to my son, because we had a whole just crazy morning of fighting in the house, and I'm like, can you forgive your sister? And he said, no, because she hit me. And I'm like, yeah, but the whole point of forgiveness is you forgive, you know? It's like, no, not forgiving anyone. And I could see his face go red and his body tighten, and when we don't forgive, we drink our own poison, right? So is there anyone in your life you feel like forgiving? It doesn't mean you have to call them up or invite them to your birthday or anything. Just so we don't have that repetitive thought playing in our heart, closing our heart. It's to break those repetitive thoughts. And then coming out, downward facing dog. Maybe forgiving ourselves today, that's healing, isn't it? Whew. Inhale, left leg to the sky, stepping it through, drop the right knee down, and then strap up that right foot. Oh, sorry. So in the Yoga Sutras, the yoga text, it says the ego expresses itself as pride in the musculoskeletal system. So whatever we're holding on to, it's expressing itself in our posture, in our gait, in our rounded shoulders, in our tight chest, in our not wanting to backbend or whatever. So that's why we're progressing the shape to break those patterns of the ego pride. There somewhere, T7, whatever it is, what vertebrae it is, open there. Release that. And then release the strap, Hanuman. Any version you like. Beautiful work, you guys. Coming out, downward facing dog. Feel free to rest or come into inversion of your choice. Otherwise, forearms down, dolphin pose. We're going to find a back bend here. Walk your feet in as much as you can and lift your right leg to the sky. And now look forward, create the back bend. Yeah. Move your chest forward, shoulders forward a little bit more. Bend the spine back, bend the knee, touch your toe to your bum, and arch your spine back. Point the toe to your bum, and arch, look up to the toe. Look up, look up, look up. Yeah, Other way, yeah, Aimee, that's it. Look forward to the front of the room and then arch, yeah, that's it. Good, good, good. Then right leg up, take 5 little bunny hops while looking forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, downward dog. Whew. And then other side, left leg up, forearms down, keep playing if you want polar and headstand. Walk your feet in, left leg up, shoulders over elbows more. There you go. And point the toe to your bum like you're doing scorpion. That's it. Beautiful. And then left leg to the sky, 5 little bunny hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release down. Downward dog. Beautiful. And Supta Virasana, big back bend. Come to the top of the mat. Separate the heels. Thanks for the idea, Willow. Separating the heels. Rolling the calves out if you need. And then maybe you stay here, maybe you go to your forearms, or maybe you come all the way down and grab your elbows like we did when we started the class. Without the block now. Yeah, take the arms up over the head, grab the elbows, wiggle your shoulders closer towards your hips, creating a natural human bridge. Good, Tony, good option there. Yeah, you can let your hips go back. It's a rare back bend where the pelvis and the chest is sort of doing different things. So it's like you're doing chair pose here. The pelvis can go down as you lift the chest up. Beautiful, and then slowly coming back up. Yeah. From Supta Virasana, just take the right leg long, out. And then we're going to see if we can just take our hands behind our head, so you might not come very deep because we're keeping the back bend today. Lift the chest, sit on a block if you want, and just see if you can get some hip flexion here with elbows going back, belly in. Use your spine, use your legs, use your belly, the bandhas. Engage the anus muscles. Keep breathing to pull yourself down with the chest open. Beautiful, and then come back up. Now if you can, right foot onto the left thigh here. If not, just slide it in front of the left thigh. Still in half hero. Beautiful, left hand, right knee, and take a twist. So find your sit bones, lengthen the chest, and turn from your belly. Belly to spine, rotating and turning. And come back to center. All right, switch legs, half hero. Just be half a hero. Hands behind the head, lift up. So if you're really finding you're round, just bend that knee so you're working ribs to thigh. Use your core, use your spine, use your legs to get that true indication of hip flexion and chest opening. Good. And then coming up, taking the left foot onto the right thigh, or just inside that right thigh if it's not ready for half lotus, and take the twist. And then coming to center, releasing the legs, laying on your back. And we'll finish the way we started. So you might want to go up a layer on your block now. You've opened your chest, sticking it behind the shoulder blades.